Today is October 5th in Kumasi, Ghana. I am Abdallah Adeleke, Ultimate Crypto. I'm known in the Dash community as the lead ambassador for Dash Digital Cash and also Dash Up Africa, a project which is actually having a coverage in over 8 African countries: Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, Benin Republic, Cote d'Ivoire, Kenya, Uganda, and Ethiopia, and seeking to actually expand and take Dash to those which matters. In Africa, we have over 63 billion US dollars as remittances being sent down in Africa, with expensive payments being used every day in and out as a result of people not having alternative to payment. And Dash Up Africa, and with using the Dash Digital Cash as a payment solution, is actually solving this to make sure that payments actually is done through Dash Digital Cash. What has Dash Up Africa actually achieved for Dash Digital Cash in Africa? Dash Up Africa have been able to expand Dash Digital Cash into 8 African countries with the support of the Masternode voting, making consensus for us to be able to achieve this. We actually have stalwarts and ambassadors working and contributing their quota in Africa in over 8 African countries, and then we have also been able to grow our subscriber list to over 1,500, listed over 100 businesses on Discover Dash, and we are also trying to distinguish between merchants and agents. Agents are people who actually use Dash to render services, and merchants are people who actually accept Dash for goods and services. And we are also being able to create products that can actually help make our merchants more reliable and always ready to accept Dash even when volatility is affecting them. So Dash Up Africa have been able to grow a lot of ambassadors, and then we are hoping to actually grow more as we get Masternode support and also contributing to Masternode quota in terms of return on investment. Since this project started in November 2017, Masternodes have been able to contribute ideas and suggestions to make Dash used well in Africa. And one of it is that through our proposal, we have been able to gather information that actually reshape our idea to fit into the environment in which we find ourselves, to make Dash Digital Cash grow very well in Africa. And also, we have also been able to get Masternode support by voting, and then we have been using the fund effectively and also going down to the people that matters in terms of remittances, in terms of usage, in terms of merchants, in terms of acceptance, and growing Dash Digital Cash in Africa. And this is one thing in which Dash Digital Cash through Dash Up Africa is achieving. And we hope that we would keep giving the best return on investment to Masternodes so that their investment could keep growing, and then we keep changing the environment and the community in which Dash Up Africa actually operates. So this is some of the things in which we are doing. And also we are planning to achieve what the Venezuela and the Colombians are actually achieving now, making Dash Digital Cash the alternative payment to cash in their country, that have made Venezuela having over 1,700 businesses listed on Discover Dash accepting Dash Digital Cash. And then the trend is also changing here in Africa. With your support, we keep going and pushing Dash in Africa. Dash Up Africa is actually rebranding its strategy based on the contribution made by Masternodes for us to have funds effectively used at location, at society or places that actually matters, that can grow the network. Dash Up Africa have also taken this idea to develop a business plan that will be self-sustaining and self-sustenance for the team, to actually get a business plan for a year that would help Dash Digital Cash grow more better with the little fund we actually request and use down here in Africa. And what we are planning is that we are working on 3 things. First of all, we are looking at our merchants, we are looking at our businesses, and then we are looking at our users. Our merchants, we are trying to get products and services that would actually help them grow very well. These products would be used to actually create value for them, just like what the Venezuela are doing with the crypto mobile. We want to get a product that would actually help Dash Digital Cash well used. Yeah, we are also planning on services like Dash buyback projects that the Colombia are running, to be able to make sure that Dash is easily used and then it can be actually be used as the most cryptocurrency in Africa. We are also planning on getting our users the best as we teach them, and then we continue building our subscriber list to make sure that Dash Digital Cash and Dash App Africa is actually making impacts that are productive and that can lead businesses to grow and creating value for businesses, and Masternode getting good return on investment on every fund being given to Dash App Africa. And this is what matters to us. And with this, we are growing our wings, and starting in Ghana, we are growing what is known as Dash App Kumasi, where we would be focusing on a region in Kumasi known as the second city in Ghana, where businesses thrive, where people, entrepreneurs are willing to accept Dash Digital Cash, where people are willing to trade and use Dash Digital Cash as the alternative to payment. What will Dash App Kumasi focus on? We are thinking of focusing on three things. We are thinking of focusing on merchants, focusing on agents, and then focusing on users. We are trying to look at a strategic way where our merchants would actually have the motivation to accept Dash Digital Cash, and this way it's known as a way to create more value for return on investment on what we give to them and what they also provide to us by using Dash as alternative to cash. All businesses that will accept Dash Digital Cash in Kumasi here, we are thinking of putting them on media, on mainstream media, get their products being advertised for them for free, and then get Dash as an alternative to payment. What we are thinking for businesses and agents is that we're thinking of providing them a product or a services that can add or create value for them. In this way, businesses that actually accept Dash Digital Cash keep growing, and then Dash Digital Cash counts or volume also keep increasing as a result of more people using Dash Digital Cash down here in Kumasi. Lastly, we are thinking of our users. As our list of subscribers keep increasing, more wallets can be downloaded. We are thinking of creating an environment where digital money is being used, an environment where Dash Digital Cash can easily be spent, where you can easily move to your next store and spend Dash without thinking of changing it to fiat, thinking of changing it to Ghana cedis, and also remitting this money everywhere in the world and using it to curb the economic crisis in which Africa and Ghana is being faced by currently. Thank you so much, and then we are hoping that you keep supporting Dash App Africa as we give more value to masternodes, increasing their return on investment and growing the network to make sure that Dash become the alternative to cash down here in Ghana, down here in Africa, and making sure that we keep growing, and we keep growing to make sure that we one day become the best out of the rest, and Dash is always for the win. Thank you so much for your support. Dash is Digital Cash.